Autonomous driving might be the future, but at present we live in a golden age of automobiles. For proof, look not to the Bugatti Chiron or Dodge Hellcat, but everyday rides like the Honda Civic Sport. In this specific case, I'm talking about the hatchback version, a body style with a rich history of affordable performance. And while the Civic is definitely a hidden gem, it's by no means an exception. The Hyundai Elantra Sport, Mazda 3, and Volkswagen Golf also back up the argument, but for the scope of this story I'm sticking to the Civic. Exhibit A is some historical context. With 180 horsepower and a claimed 2,864 pounds of curb weight, the Civic Sport hatch carries 15.9 pounds for each of its horses. That's less than the iconic second generation, aka MK2, Volkswagen GTI 16 volts, the original Nissan Sentra SER, and the 7th generation Civic C hatchback. The 2017 car is also just below the celebrated 6th generation, 1999 to 2000, Civic C Coupe. In today's dollars, that 1999 Civic would cost about $25,500 new, making the 2017 model's base price of $22,215 a bargain. And the old Civic didn't come with extras like stability control, side and curtain airbags, or automatic climate control. Like I said, golden age. To paraphrase scholarly papers, more research is needed to investigate these early findings. But a long weekend behind the wheel supports the hypothesis that the Civic Sport hatchback is at least worthy of mention in the same conversation as its historic forebears. First, there's the 1.5-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder, which makes 177 pound-feet of torque in manual, sport trim. Other small displacement turbo engines either pummel you with instant torque or feel dead until the boost comes in. Honda's motor makes the competition feel dumb. It's linear, smooth, and builds momentum as the tachometer rushes to the red line. Manual transmissions are so rare that any shifter deserves a critical pass just to encourage more people to try shifting for themselves. But this is one of the good ones. The seats are adequately supportive, and the pedals line up just right for heel-toe maneuvers. In the Civic, you find yourself charging hard in weird places, like going hard on the brakes coming up to an empty intersection or letting out an audible woot at the sight of an empty on-ramp. It's the kind of car you drive fast when nobody's watching, purely for your own pleasure. We've already covered the basics on the Civic hatch, including the innovative rear cargo cover. And I actually disagree with Jeremy. I think the hatchback looks good. And I dig the big dual central exhaust. Now for the bad news, which is the paucity of options plaguing modern cars with manual transmissions. You can't get the Honda Sensing Active Safety Suite in this trim level, and the top-of-the-line Sport Touring that gets you all that only comes with a CVT. That means no lane departure warning, active cruise, or forward collision warning and collision mitigation braking system if you want the stick shift. Based on the lackadaisical calibration of adaptive cruise in other Civics, this is not a total loss, but it could deter safety-conscious parents and first-time buyers from living the three-pedal lifestyle. And while the radio is blessedly simple with both a volume and tuning knob, there's no touchscreen, which means no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto like in pricier Civics. The Civic hatchback is one of those rare cars where the solid fundamentals make up for the lack of available modern convenience. Do not forget to leave comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. View our other videos. See you in the next video.